Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Narrated Abu Hurairah radiyallahu ta'ala anhu, the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "Whoever performs ablution should clean his nose with water by putting the water in it and then blowing it out. And whoever clean his private parts with stone should do it with odd numbers of stones." Narrated Abu Hurairah radiyallahu ta'ala anhu, Allah Apostle sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "If any one of you performs ablution, he should put water in his nose and then blow it out. And whoever cleans his private parts with stone should do so with odd numbers. And whoever wakes up from his sleep should wash his hands before putting them in the water for ablution, because nobody knows where his hands were during sleep." Narrated Abdullah bin Amr radiyallahu ta'ala anhu, the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam remained behind us on a journey. He joined us while we were performing ablution for Asr prayer, which was overdue, and we were just passing wet hand over our feet, not washing them thoroughly. And he addressed us in a loud voice, saying twice, "Save your heels from the fire." Narrated Hamran, the freed slave of Uthman bin Affan. I saw Uthman bin Affan asking for a tumbler of water to performing ablution, and when it was brought, he poured water from it over his hands and washed them thrice, and then put his right hand in water container and rinsed his mouth and washed his nose by putting water in it and then blown it out. Then he washed his face thrice and then forearm up to the elbows thrice. Then passed his wet hands over his head and then washed each foot thrice. After that, Uthman said, "I saw the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam performing ablution like this of mine." And he said, "If any one of you perform ablution like that of mine and offer 2 rakah prayer during which he does not think of anything else, then his past sins will be forgiven." Narrated Muhammad ibn Ziyad, I heard Abu Hurairah radiyallahu ta'ala anhu saying, as he passed by us while the people were performing ablution from a utensil containing water, "Perform ablution perfectly and thoroughly, for Abul Qasim, the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, 'Save your heels from the hellfire.'" Narrated Ubayd ibn Juraj, I asked Abdullah bin Umar radiyallahu ta'ala anhu, "O Abu Bakr Abdur Rahman, I saw you doing 4 things which I never saw done by any one of your companions." Abdullah bin Umar radiyallahu ta'ala anhu said, "What are those, O Ibn Juraj?" I said, "I never saw you touching any corner of the Kaaba except these facing south. And I saw you wearing shoe made of tanned leather and dyeing your hair with henna. I also noticed that whenever you were in Mecca, the people assume ihram on seeing the new moon crescent on 1st Dhul Hijjah, while you did not assume the ihram. Ihram is also called ihlal, which means loud calling, because a muhrim has to recite at-talbiha loud when assuming the state of ihram till the 8th Dhul Hijjah." Abdullah replied, regarding the corner of Kaaba, "I never saw Allah Apostle sallallahu alaihi wasallam touching except those facing south. And regarding the tanned leather shoes, No doubt, I saw Allah Apostle sallallahu alaihi wasallam wearing non-hairy shoes, and he used to perform ablution while wearing the shoes, wash his feet, and then put on the shoes. So I love to wear similar shoes. And about the dyeing of hair with henna, no doubt I saw Allah Apostle sallallahu alaihi wasallam dyeing his hair with it, and that is why I like to dye my hair with it. Regarding ihlal, I did not see Allah Apostle sallallahu alaihi wasallam assuming ihlal till he set out for Hajj on 8 Dhul Hijjah. Narrated Atiyah radiallahu ta'ala anha that the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam at the time of washing his deceased daughter had said to them, "Start from the right side, beginning with those parts which are washed in ablution." Narrated Aisha radiallahu ta'ala anha, the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam used to like to start from the right side on wearing shoes, combing his hair, and cleaning or washing himself, and on doing anything else. Narrated Anas bin Malik radiallahu ta'ala anhu, Allah Apostle sallallahu alaihi wasallam, when the Asr prayer was due and the people sought for water to perform ablution, but they could not find it. Later on, a pot full of water for ablution was brought to the Allah Apostle sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He put his hand in that pot and ordered the people to perform ablution from it. I saw the water springing out from the underneath his water till all of them performed the ablution. It was one of the miracles of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Narrated Ibn Sirin radiallahu ta'ala anhu, I said to Ubaidah, "I have some of hair of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam which I got from Anas or from his family." Ubaidah replied, "No doubt, if I had a single hair of that, I would have been dearer to me than the whole world and whatever is in it." Narrated Anas radiallahu ta'ala anhu, when Allah Apostle sallallahu alaihi wasallam got his head shaved, Abu Talha radiallahu ta'ala anhu was the first to take some of his hair. Narrated Abu Hurairah radiallahu ta'ala anhu, Allah Apostle sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "If a dog drinks from the utensil of any one of you, it is essential to wash it 7 times." Narrated Abu Hurairah radiallahu ta'ala anhu, the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "A man saw a dog eating mud from the severity of thirst. So that man took a shoe and filled it with water and kept on pouring the water for the dog till it quenched its thirst. So Allah approved for his deed and made him to enter paradise." Narrated Hamza bin Abdullah radiallahu ta'ala anhu, my father said, during the lifetime of Allah Apostle sallallahu alaihi wasallam, the dogs used to urinate and pass through the mosque, come and go. Nevertheless, they never used to sprinkle water on it, urine of the dog. Narrated Adi bin Hatim radiallahu ta'ala anhu, I asked the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam about the hunting dogs, and he replied, "If you let loose with Allah's name, you tame the dog after a game and it hunts it. You may eat it, but if the dog eats off the game, then do not eat it, because the dog has hunted it for itself." I further asked, sometime I sent my dog for hunting and find another dog with it. He sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, do not eat the game, for you have mentioned Allah's name only on sending your dog and not the other dog.